Hello fellow collectors, it's Marlo back again with another review, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Marvel Legends Avengers Walgreens exclusive infamous Iron Man. I didn't even know about this figure coming out, but thanks to my buddy Kevin, he told me this figure hit the local Walgreens, and I was scratching my head because again I didn't hear anything about this figure. So I went to check it out, and luckily, yeah, I was able to pick this up. I guess he's a brand new exclusive, so again, very glad to pick this guy up and add him to the collection. Here is some of the artwork to the package. Excuse me. The back of the package there. If you want to read any of that, go ahead and pause the video as I will keep moving on. So the artwork there, and once again to the other side. So not much else to this. It says it's part of the Avengers wave, so that's kind of interesting. So I really don't know how this plays into the Avengers. From what I understand, this might be, or I think he had something to do with the Civil War comic storyline. Again, it's basically Doctor Doom, who basically changes allegiances and becomes a good guy for a while and becomes Iron Man, from what I understand. So anyways, I don't know too much about it, you know. But let's go ahead and open them up and take a closer look at the figure inside. And here is the infamous Iron Man, aka Doctor Doom, out of package. Let's take a closer look at him before we throw in all of his accessories. You can see the head sculpt there. You know, looks like a different version of the Iron Man helmet. The chest there. And, you know, the armor does look reminiscent of some of Iron Man's armor. Don't know if we've seen this in the past, so you guys out there let me know if some of these are recycled parts, because right now they're not really striking any, you know, bells in my head for having been used before with other figures. So, that would be quite interesting if these are all new sculpts, but again, I just don't recall. There's just so many Iron Man armors out there too. And for the accessories, we do have this extra head sculpt here. I'm assuming it is Victor Von Doom. Haven't been reading the comics, so I don't know why he's looking a lot better than he used to be, because I remember him being all scarred up and ugly back in the day. Two extra hands here. You can see there's a hole there for the blast effects or the repulsor effects. Right there, the fists, some energy effects there in purple, kind of cool. Soft, you know, plastic material. And again, the blast or repulsor effects there that you can stick into his hands or probably even to his feet if you wanted to. And last but not least, we get this cape, which is just a soft vinyl or soft plastic piece. No peg or anything that'll snap into the back, so I'm wondering how well it will stay attached to the figure. It's probably meant for just shelf display and not really much for play, so that's kind of unfortunate. So let's go ahead and see how he looks with the cape on. I'll try to apply that real quick. Put the camera down. And it looks like you just slide the cape under the hood. Like so. And again, nothing's really holding it in place. It's just kind of molded to be around the shoulders there. So basically you get something like that. Again, mainly meant for I would think shelf display. Looks pretty good like that. And if you're wondering, the hood does not come off. It's pretty much glued on there. It's attached, so unfortunately that can't be removed. Would be kind of cool if I could stick the alternate head on there with the hood, but like I said, it is pretty much glued on. You can probably work it off if you really wanted to, but it's not really meant to come off. Let me switch the heads out and give you guys a look at Doom with his regular head on. Peg's a little bit funky. Hopefully I can get it on there okay. Alright, I think it's on there. anyways, leave the cape on and hopefully it'll still stand okay. There he is. Oops. Yeah, the cape just kind of hangs off of his shoulders like so. So again, just meant more for shelf display more than anything else, because again, if you were to move him around, you can see it just kind of slips off. And while we're at it, here he is without the cape. Looks a little plain and simple that way. And again, some views from all around. So not much detail in terms of paint apps or anything like that. It's just sort of a simple plastic gray all throughout. You know, let's see. We can pop on the repulsors or the blasts like so, just like all the standard Iron Man, Marvel Legends figures you've had before. There's some hole pegs down there, so I guess you could also stick a few in there if you cared to do that. I mean, those are meant for display, I'm sure, but you know, I guess you have that option. There is an ab crunch if you're wondering about the range of motion and articulation with the figure. Of course, the head is on a ball joint, so it goes all around. Arms swing out, as well as go up and down. Double joints at the elbows, wrists fold. Again, that ab crunch there, swivel at the waist, legs go out, thighs rotate, double joints at the knees, and you have a good flex at the lower legs as well as a pivot there, so pretty cool. So let me get him decked out with the head again and all his accessories. And here he is once again. I just threw in all the accessories as much as I could. I don't want to leave any parts behind, basically, so looks kind of funny maybe to you, but there you go with some of the energy effects and the repulsor effects there, and the glass effects on the hands. So that's more or less it. It's going to be kind of hard to strike some interesting poses because of that cape. You know, if you wanted to bend the knees and get him lowered down, the cape is definitely not going to bend with the figure. It's going to stay pretty much in this upright position. So again, you're just going to have to do with some standing positions if you're going to pose him with the cape. Again, if you're not going to pose him with a cape, I guess you can get some better poses out of them, but yeah, that's otherwise it for the most part. I think I've covered it all, so hopefully you enjoyed this quick little review and unboxing of the Doctor Doom infamous Iron Man Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends figure. If you haven't already, please subscribe, take care, keep on collecting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!